Hi everybody, welcome to video number 9. Now today I'm going to be talking to you about crystals and tumblestones, because like with everything I've been asked to talk about this because I've had a lot of clients recently that have said to me, do you use them? Well, my answer is yes. But like all of the videos, I like to take on a little bit of a journey to understand how I first got introduced to crystals, which is what I've got in my hand here. This is aventurine. Let's go back to America when I lived in the States. I actually lived in Los Angeles for almost 2 years. And I was managing a property on Cannon Drive, which was 2 rows over from Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. And it was when I was back in the spa days. I was managing a day spa there at the time. And I was hiring for therapy positions. And I was introduced to a gentleman called Emmanuel. He'd come along for an interview. Now, Emmanuel was one of the most incredible therapists I'd ever met in my entire life. And I'm going to explain to you why. He was actually deaf. And so when I was interviewing him, obviously it was a little bit challenging in that aspect, but his response to me was, no, you have to feel what I do, because he uses his special powers and his gift through his form of his therapies in his treatments, such as massage, etc. So one of the perks of the job at the time was hiring somebody off to check out whether they're any good or not at what they do. So I actually experienced a massage with him, and I've never felt anything like it in my entire life. I actually cried after the exam that I was giving him, because it empowered me so much and brought so much emotion out of me that I sat down with him and I spoke to him for an hour solid to ask him, how did you do that? And he said to me, because I don't just work with my own spiritual gift. His gift is the gift of healing with his hands, which is just wonderful. But he said, I work with crystals. And I was like, tell me more. And so from that moment, he actually educated me on crystals and on tumblestones and on gemstones. And I will tell you that whenever I'm going through certain situations, I will pick it up. And that's exactly what I've got in my hand here, like I said to you earlier, because sometimes we have emotions and we don't know what they are. Sometimes we don't know how long they're going to be with us for. Sometimes we don't know how to get rid of them, like a bad penny, right? But what we have to remember is all crystals, everything is an energy. So what this does, it helps to balance out those energies in you and helps to ease whatever circumstances you are that you're going through. Now, when you go onto the website, www.criswick.co.uk, you're going to find there's many different tumblestones on there to help you. I love working not only with the aventurine because it helps to balance out my energies throughout the day. I also work with lapis lazuli, and what that does is it helps with my spiritual gift. It helps to give it a bit of a kickstart every day. So if there is something that you're experiencing, you think, yeah, that could be for me, go on and search for the tumblestone that works for you. And trust me, it will absolutely leave you feeling calm, balanced, and ready for the next day. Thank you, and I'll see you all on the next one.